what were the best, I guess, the best black, since it is Black History Month, that is also what's best in life. You know what I'm saying? Happy
Yes,
Black
sir. Yes,
History
sir.
Month to my
Yes.
people out there. Every day is Black History, but they gave us
Yeah.
this month, so we gonna take it.
That's right. The special, even you seen in the news, man, where there was a school that tried to get folk that
Mm-hmm.
some of the parents wanted to opt out.
Mm-hmm. And then there was another school where the principal wanted the Black History Month theme to be All Lives
All
Matter
lives
or some
matter.
shit.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that. I
she
saw that.
got
I saw
donkey of
that.
the day. Shout out for
Yes, she did.
Charlemagne. He ain't never off target with those donkeys of the day. I
Oh,
swear.
if I don't miss anything else, I catch some donkeys of the day.
Yeah,
I
hell
love them.
yeah.
And some of them I'll let Kim hear about the the extra jars of mayonnaise and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. That's
Too
too
much
much damn
mayonnaise.
mayonnaise. Hell
Love
yeah,
that.
that's just so fucking funny,
Love that
man.
shit, man.
But yeah, so we was talking about that, and then it brought up like what were the best black sitcoms from our era? Because I mean now, in the 2000s time, I can only think of a couple. My Wife and Kids was a good one. I can't think of no more besides My Wife and Kids off the top of my head right now. But so what would be one of yours? You know what I'm saying? Which one you think that was really, really dope back in our time?
Um,
The TGIF time. You know what I'm saying?
so right. So I actually, when we talked about covering this, I did some looking just to refresh my memory to make sure that shows that I thought were actually in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was looking around and I got one. We're gonna talk about some of the popular ones, but I got like a one that you probably won't mention too much. But remember Rock?
Oh hell yeah, man!
Yeah,
Hell yeah!
man. Rock was they had it was I think it was set in Chicago, and that
Mm-hmm.
was dope because they started shooting that live.
Damn, I forgot
So,
about Rock.
that was good, man. Got the trash man. You had a
That
happy
motherfucker
family.
stayed angry though.
He was always that little kick shit that he used to do. Yeah, man, that was my
Yeah,
show,
that
man.
shit was
That was one of those that
hilarious, man.
it wasn't as popular as the other ones, but
Mm-hmm.
thinking back on it, I was like, I really like that show.
Yeah, that show
That
was
was pretty
good. Now I
dope,
want to
man.
find it.
Yeah, I don't know where you're gonna find it, but
YouTube, of course.
probably so. Probably so. Yeah,
Hell
man.
yeah.
So what about you, man? What do you? What's one for you?
Well, like I said, man, we just started back watching the Fresh Prince and just watching it and just being an adult hearing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, all the innuendos and shit is like ridiculous, man. Every time you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. I was like, oh, I really understand what you're saying now, sir.
Right, and it was crazy that they said in high school.
Yeah,
I was like,
set
high
fucking
school.
high school. But my favorite character as I'm older is Jeffrey because he was a sarcastic
Jeffrey
asshole.
was petty as hell, man. Oh man, yes.
But the most iconic episode, they still talk about it to this day, was and we just watched it a couple days ago when his
With his
dad
dad.
came and he
Yeah,
walked
yeah.
out and the hell with him. Why you want me, man?
Why you want me? Yeah.
No, but that shit was so fucking good, man. And it that shit broke barriers. You got this all black family,
Yeah.
Bel
Wealthy family.
wealthy family, not just rich.
Right.
Wealthy
Yeah.
family in Bel Air.
Right.
They
Right.
doing their damn thing, but they're still down to earth, down for their people,
Yeah.
all that type of
Yeah.
shit, man. So Fresh Prince was definitely one of
Yeah,
mine,
man.
man.
So yeah, the episode that you mentioned, that was a good one. But I think one of my favorite episodes, and I was thinking about it, I was like, I remember watching them. They all start to kind of run together as a blur.
And you forget them sometimes. You forget the
Yeah,
episodes.
you do. I think one of my favorites was when they went to the pool hall, and Will got scrubbed up and got beat down, and then Uncle Phil came and was busting heads on the damn pool table.
Jeffrey, get me Lucille, or whatever the hell the name of it was.
Right. As soon as you saw that, I was like, all right, you know what's about to happen now.
Yeah,
about
man.
to get some ass beat.
I would really like to see what he would have been doing now if he was still, you know what I'm saying, alive. R.I.P. James Avery.
Yeah, I know, man. He was the voice of the Shredder, man.
Yep.
He was in a whole bunch of stuff, man. He was a good voice actor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Definitely good actor that we lost, unfortunately.
Oh yeah. So hey, man, what's another one, man? What's
another one?
There's a couple more.
Yeah, man, I got a couple of them, man. So I'm cheating a little bit. So it's weird because I didn't watch this as much. It's a different world because it kind of gave me an idea of what the college life was going to be like, or what I was hoping college life was going to be like.
Yeah.
It was HBCU life. Shout out to HBCUs.
Oh, yeah.
FAMU, represent. That was one of mine. The different characters you had. Dwayne Wayne and Whitley and
them
all that good
shades,
stuff.
boy, them shades.
Yeah, man. That was
Always, they
like,
will never forget them shades.
yeah. So that was pretty good
And
too.
homeboy that worked in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. He was in Mama Rainey's Black Bottom or something like that.
Yeah, I need to watch that, man.
That shit was really good, man.
I heard it was.
I want you to watch it, and I want to see if you caught the message of that when you finish watching it.
Yeah, okay. I've listened to a couple people talk about it, so we'll see. We'll see if I catch what you thinking, and we'll talk about it.
Yeah,
and we'll see if it's what you think, and hopefully it's something different than what I've already heard talking about it. But
we'll see.
I'm looking forward to it. So what's another one, man? What you got?
Oh man, Family freaking matters, man. Fucking
when you
Steve
say
Urkel,
TGIF,
man. Yes, sir. Steve Urkel.
We knew that was coming. Yeah, man.
So many good episodes, man. And then they didn't just stay in that neighborhood. They went to Disneyland. They went to France. They went all over the place. Steve Inventions, and I must say, and I've said it to Janae before, that Steve Urkel or Jaleel White was one of the most underrated fucking comedians in that time as far as TV shows, because that dude was fucking hilarious. He had real fucking talent, man. Like,
yeah. Well, anytime you can play two totally different characters,
not just two.
Steve and Stefan, and right, that's right.
He jumping that machine. He was damn near everybody, man.
That's right.
Like, he could play different roles. I mean, he had real talent, but I think the problem was that everybody only saw Steve Urkel afterwards. And that's, in my opinion, that's a blessing and a curse for actors and actresses. If you're you play a role so fucking good, that's the only role they see.
You become, it almost replaces your name. Right. They're like, hey, Steve Urkel. I'm like, no. But you get typecast. And like you said, it's a blessing and a curse. And he used to voice Sonic in one of those Sonic cartoons. He did. But other than that, man, I think voice acting Sonic, I can't really. He might have hosted.
He's had a little Disney spots, you know what I'm saying? He had cameos and different stuff.
Yeah, but you're gonna think Urkel unless you have him playing Urkel somewhere else, and he's a grown ass man now, so you can't have him playing Urkel.
And and another reason I like Family Matters was it hit a lot of like issues, you know what I'm saying? Racial issues. It did. Men being sexist. The how a cop looks to the outside world, just different, like really sensitive subjects. They weren't scared to hit them bitches.
Yeah, but they hit it in like a nice, wholesome way, so where you got the message and you got the point. Yeah, but you ain't have to make it like rated R.
Yeah, like because that one episode where Carl ran up on the racist cops or whatever. Yeah, and I'm sitting in there, beat his ass, Carl. He wouldn't do my son like that. He wouldn't do my son like that. He's scum. Hey, what? That's all he get. The fuck.
Right.
but I mean,
he's another one though. I mean, if you see him in a movie now, especially if he's playing a cop, because there's a couple, I think he's in Die Hard or something.
Yeah, he was in the first Die Hard. Yeah.
And he's always gonna be Carl Winslow. I mean,
it's the same thing with him.
Yep. Not as dramatic, but if you see him, especially if he's a cop, it's Carl Winslow all day.
And then there's something else about Steve, and I'm gonna let you go into your next one.
Sure.
Steve was always with the shit. The bullies and stuff like that, he was never like, like, no, you stupid bitch. Now what? Always with the shit, man. I was like, hell yeah.
One thing I'll see that it's one of those things where, people are like super woke now, and they kind of talked about like all the negative things about like, they try to make it seem like, he was harassing Laura and stuff like that, and different like, Myra was I don't know, something crazy, and I was like, man, come on, just watch the show.
I mean, you can't have anything. It's something wrong with everything,
man.
Another episode for a different day.
Man, yes, you know what? I'm gonna write that down.
Write that down, because that's gonna be a good one. Call that shit sensitive ass people.
Whoa!
Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
People. Yes, I'm writing that down. We're not editing that out. That will be talked about later.
Has to be.
Man, you got that right. You got that right. So guess it's my turn again.
Yeah, man. Go ahead. Knock yourself out, man. What's another one?
So I was trying to, because I know we're gonna cut 4 or 5 key ones. I know we're gonna cover those. So I wanted to try to think. I was sitting thinking about it. I think last night with a glass of bourbon and trying to figure it out. Remember the Steve Harvey show?
Yep. When he had
That
that
was
fade.
that fade, boy. Broke my heart when I found out it was actually what they said, it was a lace front or something like that.
Yeah, some shit like
I was
that.
like, man,
I was just
come
gonna say,
on.
too bad it wasn't real.
That was the cleanest tape in the world, man. And
Yeah,
that was
man.
perfect. But I
What
guess
was the song in that show? When the funk
when the
hits
phone
the
hits
fan,
the fan, and we really going to jail. That was the shit.
That was the
man.
shit, bro.
That was the shit. Yeah, man. And I think for that, I think John Witherspoon was in the group. I can't remember the name of the group in there.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the group either.
But yeah, that Cedric Entertainer came in.
I don't know, man. I don't know if that was the type of person I was in my time of life, but I thought Cedric Entertainer as an old lady was the baddest chick on the show. I thought she was the baddest.
Despite her voice, which I don't think that was really how she talked.
I don't think so.
But yeah. And she was kind of stupid though. But yeah, I agree with you on that though. Otherwise. But yeah, so Steve Harvey show, that was a good one too.
Shoot, man, you hitting some gems, man. Well, hell, since you throwing shit out there, I ain't got nothing written down or nothing, you know what I'm saying? But I would say Hang on Mr. Cooper, but I watched it kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it was aight from what I remember.
See, I was gonna put that one down, but I mean, we watched it, and I remember thinking like, was Holly Robinson Pete was like the finest woman ever?
Yeah,
just because he was crushing on her.
Mm-hmm.
And looking back on that, I mean, she's still a beautiful woman, but wouldn't make my top 10 today.
But you know, other than that one, without further fucking ado, Martin. Fucking Martin, boy. Yes. Everybody was doing the get the stepping, all that shit, man. Everybody was doing the what's up and all that shit, man.
Man, that was so dope. And then speaking of HBCUs, man, he was always repping all the HBCUs.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that until later. I saw like a post on the internet where he had like a Morehouse shirt on, a Spelman shirt,
mm-hmm.
I think like a Morris Brown. So he was hitting all
damn near every episode, man. When he wasn't being Shanae or nothing like that.
Right. So again, talking about people playing more than one character.
Yeah. I think he was like really one of the first people that brought that shit to like sitcoms like that.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so. And if you ever his recent stand-up where he's talking about like how he got picked up for that show.
Mm-hmm.
And that was kind of dope, man. Just he didn't have any clue of what he was about to get himself into, and I'm sure he didn't realize what he was gonna create, man. Because that was like I remember when he wrote like what One Love on the wall at the end of the last episode.
I was choked up, Mom.
So like
it's over. Come back.
I think it is. I thought I heard they're supposed to do a reunion or something.
I heard about that. That was years ago though.
Yeah, I don't know if that's still gonna happen.
Yeah. Motherfuckers was sleeping on Pam, bro. Pam was actually finer than Gina, bro.
But see, though, I don't think so. I think then, because you know everybody was on that she light skin, she fine type stuff.
Yeah.
But I think those that knew, especially those that watched it and grew up, was like, yeah, Pam, definitely Pam, all day Pam.
I mean, Gina was fine too.
Mm-hmm.
But Pam had a beat. And I found out a few years ago, Tommy did actually have a fucking job. Like I was just randomly looking at that shit, man. I was like really into my accessories one evening, and we was watching Martin. I think I was at Mama's house, and I looked it up. I'm like, you know, what job he had. So, it was an interview they had with I think it was Martin and what's her real name?
Tashina Arnold.
Yeah, they had it, and he. Long story short, Tommy's job was he worked at the Boys and Girls Club.
Oh, okay.
So he had a job.
Sure,
I can't remember his real name right now, but R.I.P. to him too.
R.I.P. to him too. Yeah, man. Yeah.
His fucking laugh in Harlem Nights, man. That shit was epic. But shit, not just Harlem Nights. He did the same laugh in Martin, man.
Yeah, he did. That
shit was dope.
Yeah, I got a friend. She subscribes and she watches from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see if she realizes we're talking about her, because I think we even told her one time. We call her Tommy. Because nobody ever knows what she does for a living, man. Ever. It's like, yeah, I'm going to work. You are?
You ain't got no job, man.
So she may or may not have a job, but shout out to her. Awesome woman.
She allegedly has a place of employment.
I think she does have a place of employment. I think she just got a new job not too long ago. So
she ain't the candy lady in the neighborhood.
No, I think her hustle a little better than that.
What happened to them, man? The candy lady was the shit. But
you can't do that now.
Go ahead.
So yeah, so I got I guess an honorable mention
Okay.
Remember Living Single?
Mm-hmm. Can't forget about Little Single.
Yeah, man. So I didn't appreciate that one as much until the guy who played gosh, what was his name? Not was it Carlton, the dark skinned guy?
Kyle, I think.
Kyle. It was Kyle. It was Kyle.
Yeah, yeah.
And they were talking to him about the show, and he was talking about some of the stuff that he wouldn't do,
Mm-hmm.
and just what he brought into that role and stuff. I was like, you know what? You think about that. And he was a articulate brother. He was smart.
Mm-hmm.
He was cool, and then you had just 4 different kind of women for all of your tastes, whatever was out there that you preferred. And they had you covered from that angle. There were good stories. They had good careers. They were successful, and you saw positive influences.
Yeah.
And we definitely need those all the time.
So with that actor in particular, he was a voice actor for a video game too. I bet you can't guess which video game it was.
I don't game like that.
God of War, the first through the third one, he was the voice for Kratos.
Oh, for real?
God of War, yeah.
I'm gonna play them one day. It's on my bucket list, man. I think when the next one comes out, I just buckle down, take 2 days off, and just knock them all out of them.
That shit was good though. We knew Cal and what was her name in the show? Fuck, what was her name? I can't remember her name right now. It's gonna hit me later, but we knew they was gonna get together eventually.
Mm-hmm. The lawyer?
Yeah. We knew they was gonna get together eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And then the light skinned dingy one.
Yeah.
I thought she was the finest one up there. I did.
Let me think. For me, thinking about it, at first, I mean, it was what's her name? Kim Fields' character.
Mm-hmm.
But then I think later on it became the lawyer. I can't, because I think of Queen Latifah was Khadijah, I think. And then I can't think of the rest of their name. But I think I'm gonna go with the lawyer on that since we.
Right on. I ain't gonna say honorable mention. I mean, they don't play as reruns anymore because you know obvious fucking reasons.
Yeah.
But and y'all see the way I said fucking reasons how I feel about that right now. I'm just gonna leave that at that. The motherfucking Cosby Show.
Yeah, man. I mean, whether you know, however you feel about what he got in trouble for,
you can't take that away.
Whether you believe it, whether you don't believe it, amazing show. All for what it was, you had a doctor and a lawyer that was successful. They were in love. They were smart.
And they had a shitload of kids.
Wait
a minute. I think they had about as many as I got. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they had 5 just like I did. God damn it. I ain't had as many girls though. Thank you, Jesus.
Sheesh. Right. So you had that. You had the positive influence. You had good parenting tips. You had comedy gold. Hilarious show. And it was a PG show. I mean, that's the cool thing about it.
It was made for anybody.
It was, yeah, exactly. I mean, and a lot of that stuff still holds true and holds good today. So
yeah, I was tripping out when I found out Alicia Keys was in that one episode. I was like, oh shit, that was Alicia Keys.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like them shows like that, you go back and look and you see all the people who came through that show over the years. Yeah. And you just be like, wow.
A lot of people cycle through that show, man.
Yeah.
As kids.
Right.
As kids. And it's pretty dope, man. And how about the hype about Rudy when she was grown and shit? When they first like, oh shit, man, Rudy done grown up.
Yeah, I know. I remember that. Yeah, I think back in those days, I think King magazine was a thing. And they're like, oh, she's in King. You see that?
I was like, really? Oh, damn. And then what's her name? Tempest had that talk show for like
yeah. Oh yeah, weeks. I remember that. You said
it was probably longer than 4 weeks, but
yeah,
it didn't last too long.
That wasn't gonna be a show I watched.
But Theo's made a comeback. He's in that show The Resident. And you know, I watched a couple episodes and they watches it, man. And he's still himself. He still does what he does, but you don't look at him as Theo though. He's
right.
He's
Remember
an asshole in the show.
Malcolm and Eddie. I mean, that counts.
Yeah. That shit was not good though.
I don't really remember the show. I just remember
it's on Hulu.
Okay, I ain't gonna watch it
right now. I tried. I couldn't.
Now my Hulu is on pause right now until some episodes of Mayans come back because I don't want to pay for it to watch it. So I'll wait until we get about 6 or 7 episodes, and then I'll reactivate my subscription, because otherwise I'll just be paying for it and not using it.
Yeah, we use the hell out of Hulu. We don't use it. The kids are using down in Augusta, but yeah. As far as black sitcoms, man, I really can't think anymore. You hit some hidden gems there with Rock.
I got a couple more.
Steve Harvey Show.
We'll do kind of rapid fire and then move on.
All right, go ahead, man.
Remember, what is it? The Wayans brothers.
Yeah, can't forget about the Wayans brothers.
Yeah.
We're brothers.
Yeah, right.
We're happy and we're singing and we're colored.
Right. Right. Give me a
high five. They was like, hell no, we ain't doing that shit.
Right. There was
even
a couple.
Even that had meaning.
Yeah, it did. It did. There was a couple more too, and I couldn't think of. Some of them I was like, I don't remember that shit. I mean, then they were talking about like Sister and Moesha, and didn't watch any of those.
Yeah, Half and Half was another one.
Half and Half, the Parkers.
Yeah.
Didn't
I watched Sister sort of. You know what?
I think I watched 1 or 2, but not really.
Smart Guy was another one.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one
either. I used to watch it here and there.
Yeah. So yeah, man, I think we called them all.
Yeah, man. If anybody got any memorable moments from any of them shows we mentioned, man, y'all go ahead and put it in the comments. And like always, subscribe, share, hit us on Facebook, Instagram. Let us know some of your favorite moments of those shows.
Definitely.
Those shows are fucking awesome, man.